When a hurricane is coming, people rush to the stores. Most think about food, canned goods, crackers, things that won't spoil. But if you look at the empty shelves after the warning is given, the first thing to disappear isn't food. It isn't candles. It isn't batteries. It's water. Bottles, jugs, any container, gone within hours. And there's a reason for that. A reason most people don't understand, but that makes perfect sense once you know the numbers. Let's start with something simple. The human body. An average adult needs about 3 to 4 liters of water per day. Not just for drinking, but for preparing food, for basic hygiene, for staying healthy. Now think about a family of 4. We're talking about 12 to 16 liters per day. A hurricane can leave a city without running water for days or even weeks. If you haven't stored water, by the second day, you already have a problem. By the third day, things get critical. Food you can ration. Candles you can light one per night. But water, there's no negotiation. The body doesn't bargain. In 2017, when Hurricane Harvey approached Texas, stores in Houston sold more than 200,000 bottles of water in less than 24 hours. There was no shortage of food. There was a shortage of water. In 2021, before Hurricane Ida hit Louisiana, grocery chains reported that water ran out first, even before bread, milk, or batteries. Why? Because water isn't something most people keep at home. We turn on the tap, and there it is. When the tap stops, there's no plan B. And here's the worst part. Even those who try to prepare run into a practical problem. Are you really going to carry 20 jugs of water from the store to your car? Do you have space in your pantry for 50 liters? Most people don't. So when the warning comes, everyone runs to the same place at the same time. But it wasn't always like this. Before running water, families knew they needed to have water close by at all times. Wells, cisterns, buckets, barrels. Water was part of the house itself. In dry regions, like the American Midwest, during the Dust Bowl, or the desert communities of the Southwest, people learned from an early age. Water isn't just comfort, it's survival. They built cisterns to catch rainwater. They knew where to find springs. They knew methods to purify dirty water. It wasn't advanced technology. It was knowledge passed down from generation to generation. Today, we've lost that habit. Water comes from the wall, like magic. And when the magic stops, we run to the store. The good news is, you don't have to depend on that. I'm not talking about filling your house with plastic bottles. I'm talking about understanding that water can come from more than one place. There are simple ways to store drinking water for months. There are systems that let you produce clean water at home without waiting for trucks or store shelves. And the best part, it doesn't require turning your life upside down. It just takes a little planning and the right tools. If you're curious how a system that extracts water from the air actually works, yes, from the air, there's a simple place to start. The link is down in the description. Nothing extreme, just information. Because at the end of the day, preparation isn't about fear. It's about not having to run with the crowd when everyone else panics. Next time you hear a hurricane is coming, pay attention to what happens. The shelves will empty. The lines will form. And water will be the first thing to go. You can be in that line. Or you can be at home, with your pantry in order, knowing your family won't go thirsty. The difference between the two isn't luck. It's preparation. And preparation, in the end, is just knowledge you brought back before you needed it.